Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to discuss how to create professional looking images without using Photoshop. So, um, I'm Jonathan Glazer, and I'm just going to be demonstrating a simple tool and methods that I use to create my images that I use for Facebook ads and my posts on social media, like Facebook and Twitter, Google Plus, and any other place that you would need an image to attract attention to your ads and get you more clicks. So um, first off, we're going to start with a simple Google search. That's usually where I'll find my images, and today we're not going to get too in depth. I will be creating another training that will show you more in-depth ways. Today we're just going to keep it simple. We're just going to start with an image and add a little personal touch to it with text. So we'll start off at Google, and one of the things that I've noticed during my tests and studies is that it doesn't matter what gender it is. Images that have women on there tend to get more clicks. I don't know why. It's just how it goes. It's not sexist or genderist. It's just the way the human mind works is we're more drawn to that. So, and I'm not talking about scantily clad photos. I'm talking more of women that are in professional environments and situations. So, and I will demonstrate just kind of what I mean. So, um, and another thing is lately I like to use chalkboard images and light bulbs. That stimulates the mind. It just it's an icon for an idea. Light bulb moment. So you kind of want to bring that across in your ads, and I like to do that in my ads, and I've seen a lot of good results. So keep in mind, you don't have to do that. You can use whatever image you have in your mind that best describes what the message is you're trying to get across. So but this is the easiest way to show you, and it will give you a general idea of what I'm talking about. So as I mentioned before, I like to put a lot of I like to use females and to get the attention across. So let's see. There we go. So we'll go ahead and use that one, and just to start off, we'll need to right click it, come up to image address, and then we'll go to my editors that I use, my online web-based photo editors. So as you can see, I use a few, but I have here. Photar is very good if you're making banners. Pixlr, it's one of the ones I use the most, along with PicMonkey and Canva. I do have a few others. I just haven't had the chance to play with them yet. So you can take note of those and see if you like them. But the ones I use the most are Pixlr, PicMonkey, and Canva, just because I like their functionality and their features. So we'll start out using Pixlr, and I usually use Pixlr just to adjust my size of my images. You can do a lot with it, and we'll get into that in another video, how to crop and enter. Say you want to do a picture with you, and you want to take your picture and move it to a different background. We will do that in a later video. Right now we're just going to focus on this one little thing, which is adjusting the size. And as you notice, I'm changing the size to 1200 width by 628 height. That is the minimum size you need for Facebook ads. but I also use it for my fan page posts and my posts that I make in groups, as well as my wall posts, for the simple reason that it allows you to include more text and also include your link above the fold. And then we can just you will label it however you want to label it, and you'll find a designated spot for it, and there you go. So and back to what I was mentioning about the fold, is that simply means that the link will appear before the read more word you see on many posts, so that way that you increase your amount of clicks and ultimately your conversions, because people will see your link right away. So it's a very, very useful tip. So now that I have that saved, we will go to PicMonkey. And the reason I like PicMonkey is it's free. You will have upgrade options, but for the most part it's free to use all the features, and I like the selection of text that they have. So I also use Canva. I like their text as well, and they have other options that aren't available on PicMonkey. So it's kind of a process, but it does create very eye-opening, eye-attracting images. So it's highly useful. We'll find the image we saved. We'll come over here and open image, and then it'll bring up our image, and we'll simply come over here to text. Now keep in mind, I have this watermark here, so I wouldn't normally use this image, and it also has this number down here, so I can easily get rid of that with a crop. But as far as a watermark, I don't normally would use an image like that, so keep that in mind. But this is just for demonstration purposes, so we'll go with that. So my favorite style text is eraser dust, because I do a lot of eraser board images. But you can come and this side and you can play with different styles that will make your image stand out. So you don't need nothing too fancy. You just want to keep it simple, something that's gonna portray your message. And also keep in mind, if you're creating text for a Facebook ad, it has to be within 20%, otherwise you will not get approved. So anyways, we're gonna click on eraser dust and simply come up and add text, and you'll see a little box prompting you to write your text, and you can write whatever you want there. Alright, so it can be whatever it is that you are trying to portray in your message, and it's the editing function is pretty simple. Just highlight it, you'll come over here, you'll find the color that you want. You can try and match the lettering in the boards if you want. You can adjust the size if you want. You can also pull it so that it's not so bunched up, and move it where you want. And you can also tilt it however you want to tilt it. There you go. So and it's very simple. It's not rocket science. That's all I do. It takes me about 5 minutes to do that, and I can also adjust the opacity of it if I want it to fade, match, look like more like a fading chalkboard, however you want to do it. So once you get that done, it's very simple. You just come up here, and you're going to click Save. Now you have a professional looking ad that you can use to attract more attention to your posts on either if you're using Facebook ads or your fan page or posting the groups or whatever you're posting. So you know, it's very simple. I want to show you Canva real quick. It's the same procedure. They just have a different selection of styles of text. So and another thing about Canva is you already have pre-sized images. So if you want to make a Facebook cover, a post, a graphic for your blog, social media post, any kind of social media post, it's all you have to do is click on that and it's set up for you. You just adjust your image accordingly. So and you even have like if you want to do a flyer, let's see, there's lots to choose from. Yeah, you even have ads. You want to make a banner for your blog, you know, if you got the Facebook ad. Pretty much they have it all set up, so they take the hassle out of it. Let's see. We'll go ahead and click on social media post, and you can get an idea of what their texting looks like. That's the next thing I want to show you. Simply come down here, you'll upload your image that you want, and then we're just gonna run through the text styles real quick. You'll see why it's another great platform to use. So you've probably seen this style a lot. I like to use this a lot for Instagram posts, just because it adds a different feel to the pictures, and it has takes the hassle out of having to adjust layers to get different styles, and it just gives it more of a professional feel, I think. So that's basically it, and you just come over here and adjust the text to however you want it. And once you have it to your liking, you can adjust the color here. You just do the same thing. You'll come up to here to download, and it'll save it for you, send you the file, and you're free to use it for wherever you want. So it's not that hard. You don't need Photoshop. You just need to just to use the right platforms: Pixlr, Canva, and PicMonkey. If you want to save even more time, you can use a software called Add Respark, and that will take all the time out of it and create professional looking images for any ad you're running. And if you want more information on that, feel free to click the link below, and I will take you directly to my bonus page, where I have put together some cool little bonuses for you that you'll only find in the link below. So I hope you got some value out of this, and that will be it for this training. So stay tuned. We will be doing how to create how to crop your image into a background, and more in depth on that. So take care, and don't forget to check out Add Respark.